Title: GoPro captures wife's shocking betrayal. A few days after my suspicions grew, I discreetly hid a GoPro camera in the kitchen, hoping to confirm or dismiss my fears. What I discovered was far beyond anything I could have imagined. Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. Here's a story that left me both devastated and relieved. The link to the original post will be in the description. Let's dive in. My wife, now ex-wife, betrayed me in ways I never thought possible. I'm a man in my 30s and my relationship spanned 15 years. We married in our early 20s and had 3 young children together. Back when we started dating, I chose to overlook glaring red flags. She had cheated on her ex-boyfriend, including having a threesome while he was at work. She justified it by saying she just wanted to feel wanted. I convinced myself she had changed, ignoring my gut instincts and the warning signs. 3 years into our marriage, things began to shift. Initially, life seemed stable. We had just welcomed our first child. But by winter 2009, she started behaving strangely, frequent trips to her friend's house, sneaking out in the middle of the night, and returning hours later without explanation. Attempts to contact her during these outings were met with silence. She also picked up drinking and smoking, habits she had never displayed before. At the time, I was preparing to join the military. Our arguments became constant, and the distance between us grew. Despite everything, I chose to ignore my instincts and trust her. 5 weeks into basic training, she called to tell me she was pregnant. I congratulated her, but a gnawing doubt settled in my heart. Our 2 boys looked just like me, but our daughter, something always felt off. Still, she insisted she was mine, gaslighting me into doubting my own memories and concerns. After basic training, life seemed to return to normal for a while. However, her erratic behavior continued, with cryptic messages from her friend's boyfriend warning of secrets yet to be uncovered. Though she always had an excuse, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was terribly wrong. Fast forward to 2020, lockdown revealed the full extent of her betrayal. Her phone habits changed. It was now always face down, password protected, and glued to her hand. She began screaming at me over trivial matters, and suddenly her weekends were filled with visits to her estranged sister. Then, one drunken night, she passed out, leaving her phone unattended. I unlocked it and found myself facing a storm of deceit, sexting dozens of men, videos of herself sent at ungodly hours, and arranged meetups through apps like Snapchat. The worst part? She labeled these men under female names to conceal her infidelity. When confronted, she denied everything, accusing me of imagining it all. Yet, within 72 hours of her promises to change, my hidden GoPro caught her taking explicit photos in the kitchen while the kids played in the next room. After discovering her Tinder profile claiming she was in an open relationship, I filed for divorce. Even after being caught red-handed, she tried to gaslight me, claiming it wasn't her. Her lies unraveled faster than she could spin them. The aftermath was messy. Social services got involved after a fabricated assault claim, further complicating my ability to stay in my children's lives. Although cleared of all accusations, I was forced to leave my home and start over. Yet, amidst the chaos, I found strength in rebuilding my life. Today, my ex-wife alternates between regretful apologies and spiteful rage. She accuses me of cheating, despite my unwavering fidelity, and continues her manipulative tactics. Unfortunately, she provides no updates about our children, ignoring promises to stay in contact. As the dust begins to settle, I'm starting to see things more clearly. My ex-wife's actions, though devastating, taught me valuable lessons about trust, boundaries, and self-worth. It's been a painful process, but every day I'm taking steps forward. I'm determined to heal, both for myself and my children. Since the divorce, I've been documenting every interaction with her. My solicitor advised me to keep meticulous records in case her erratic behavior continues or she tries to pull me back into the chaos. Sadly, she's already started withholding contact with my kids. Despite promises to provide regular updates and photos, I've received none. When I reach out, her responses are cold and dismissive, blaming me for not trying harder. I've learned that this behavior, known as parental alienation, is a form of abuse in itself. It's a control tactic, and while I can't force her to be cooperative, I've taken legal steps to ensure my rights as a father are protected. My solicitor is working on securing a formal custody arrangement that includes regular communication with my kids. In the meantime, I'm focusing on being the best father I can be during my time with them. Every moment I spend with my children is a reminder of why I made the tough decisions I did. They deserve a stable, loving parent, and I'm committed to being that for them. The healing process hasn't been easy. There are days when the weight of it all feels unbearable. Memories of the betrayal, the lies, and the gaslighting linger, but therapy has been a game changer. My therapist has helped me unpack the trauma and rebuild my confidence. For the first time in years, I feel like I'm regaining control of my life. One of the most challenging parts has been confronting the possibility that my daughter may not be biologically mine. I've wrestled with this for years, but I've decided to move forward with a paternity test. Whatever the results, my love for her won't change. She's my daughter, regardless of genetics, and I'll continue to fight for her and her brothers. As for my ex-wife, her manipulative tactics haven't stopped. She continues to send me messages ranging from tearful apologies to rage-filled accusations. At one point, she even tried to convince me that she wanted to fix things and start over. But I've learned my lesson, there's no going back. Some bridges are better left burned. Her behavior has only confirmed what I now know. People who repeatedly betray your trust aren't worth holding on to. She's made her choices and I'm making mine. My focus is on building a future free from her chaos and negativity. One of the most liberating moments came when I finally moved into my own place. It's a modest home, but it's mine, a symbol of the fresh start I've worked so hard to create. Decorating it with the kids has been a bonding experience, and their laughter fills the space with joy. For the first time in years, I feel a sense of peace. I've also reconnected with friends and family who've been an incredible support system. They've reminded me of the person I was before the betrayal, and they've helped me rediscover my passions. I've started journaling, hiking, and even picked up a new hobby, woodworking. These activities keep me grounded and give me something to look forward to. Looking back, I realize how much I compromised for a relationship that wasn't healthy. I gave up parts of myself to keep the peace, to protect my family, and to avoid facing the painful truth. But now, I see that true strength lies in standing up for yourself and walking away when necessary. To anyone reading this who might be in a similar situation, my advice is simple: trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Don't let fear or guilt keep you trapped in a toxic relationship. You deserve better, and there's a world of possibilities waiting for you on the other side. As for my kids, they're my greatest source of motivation. Every step I take is for them, to show them what resilience looks like, to teach them the value of self-respect, and to provide them with the stability they deserve. I hope that one day, they'll understand the choices I made and the sacrifices involved. The road ahead won't be easy, but I'm ready to face it. I've learned to take things one day at a time, to celebrate small victories, and to forgive myself for the mistakes I made along the way. Life is messy, but it's also full of second chances, and I'm determined to make the most of mine. In the end, this chapter of my life is a testament to resilience. While my ex-wife's betrayal brought unimaginable pain, it also brought clarity and growth. I've learned to let go of what doesn't serve me and embrace the possibilities that lie ahead. For that, I'm grateful. Closing thoughts? This story isn't just about betrayal, it's about rediscovery, resilience, and hope. It's a reminder that even in the darkest moments, there's light to be found. To anyone facing their own struggles, know that you're not alone. Keep moving forward, and don't be afraid to start over. Life has a way of surprising you when you least expect it. And that's the end of this video, everyone. If you have any thoughts you'd like to share, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this content. Turn on notifications to stay updated on my latest posts. See you next time.